Right then, decoupling membrane. That's this stuff. Not too hard to install, but you've got to get it right. So I'm going to take you through that journey very quickly. Won't take long. This stuff's really good at providing a barrier between the substrate and the tiles. Things just move. As they do that, this provides a barrier between that movement and the tiles. So we shouldn't see any cracking in the grout joints or anything like that. There is an information sheet that comes with it from tilebackerboard.co.uk. There we go, everything you need to know. Preparation, get the preparation right, end product should be fine. I've put a new floor down. I've changed the height of this floor drastically because there used to be floorboards, then 18mm OSB, then there used to be 2 layers of tiles through previous generations. So I've taken that all the way back to the joists. 1 layer of 18mm OSB. So now there's going to be a level threshold between the tiles and the customer's carpet. Dreamy. You want to make sure it's free of any debris, dust, etc. So good sweep and then a prime. So I've primed this floor. So I'm going to get this dry laid around the floor. You've got to leave a 5 to 10mm gap all the way around the perimeter for expansion and contraction, all that sort of jazz. So I'm going to get this cut in this floor, dry lay it, and then I'm ready to mix some tile adhesive and get it down. I'll show you the process real quick. There we go, first row in. It can be a bit of a fight to get this stuff cut. So top tip for you is mark it, pull it back onto a hard surface and cut with a sharp knife against that hard surface. Saves trying to fight this thing when trying to cut it. It's pretty decent stuff, but it's quite rigid, flexible as well. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That's my decoupling matting done. Now I need to use a 6mm notched trowel and stick it down. My 6mm notched trowel, bosh. Chuck a load of stuff on the floor, smooth it out, and then I'll show you how to make sure this is properly adhered to the floor. Bit awkward in this small room, but we'll get it done. So that's half the floor prepared. Now I'm going to roll it out. Right, the plan here is to get the air bubbles out. So make sure that this is as level as the floor. That's that side. Now the other side. Now even just pulling this back to halfway where it's already been stuck down, you can feel the suction. You can see the results of exactly what we want. So no high spots, everything's in contact, so that's great. Let's finish that off. Again, always making sure that the grooves in the floor are running in the same direction so that you can push air bubbles out. There we go, folks. So things to remember: dry fit, cut it to the right shapes before you even touch any adhesive. Make sure that your grooves and your adhesive are running in the same direction so that you can smooth air bubbles out, any trapped air or anything. And then make sure that it's properly flat when you're finished, because you're going to be tiling on this. There might be 1/2 mil to 1 mil tolerance, but you don't want any more than that. So put effort in now to get this as flat as your floor is underneath. So I put effort to get the floor level. If I put effort in to get this level, and I put effort in to get the tiles level, surely we're winning. So big shout out to thisiswholesale.co.uk for providing this decoupling membrane. The product's fantastic. They're easy to deal with. It came next day and they're competitive on prices. So go check out their website. Links in the description.